Hello Leo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing a general reading for you, not a personal read, so take what's for you, leave the rest behind, but stay around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless, so when you see see the energy, you might see the energy. When you see this video to a few weeks out, that energy is for during that entire time. All right, we're starting off with Queen of the Moon Oracle for you guys, for your oracles for today. Leo, what does Leo need to know? What's going on? What do they need? What inspiration? I feel like inspiration as well. Finding out some things that inspires you to make some changes, or possibly just to make a decision on something, take action. Whoa, they tried to hop right out. We have wisdom. There we go. Finding some things out about yourself, about others, about your situation. Striving to learn more about what's going on. It is a number 22. It's a master number. You could look those up. I won't get into that here, but you can look them up. Google it. Nourishment. I get this a lot for you guys, I feel, this nourishment card when I do these oracles. It's about, replenishing your mind, body, spirit, everything, all in total. It could just be try to eat right, or maybe I feel like somebody maybe have been on a diet, or I don't think it was necessarily it was a diet, but I feel like it was something that helped you to lose some weight, possibly. I feel like you're seeing. I suddenly feel like somebody's skin may have cleared up when you began to eat better and lose the weight and stuff, and now your skin's starting to break out again. You're realizing you slacked off a little too much there, and you may want to focus on that more. This is about drinking more water as well, getting your proper fluid intake, I feel. There's some dehydration that could happen for somebody if they're not careful. Anything else? Fruition. Fruition. I got to stop right there for a second, because I did see the bottom of this deck, and I will turn it over and leave it there. I saw hunger, and instantly I'm feeling like someone having hunger pains, someone maybe having trouble with their appetite, where they're overeating or eating things that don't necessarily agree with their body because of they have just, it's like having these urges, to eat certain things. We have fruition. It's their number 37, which is a 10 when added together, which is about change. It's about positive changes, going into a new era in life, one thing ending and another thing beginning. And I feel like there's a lot of positive energy here, moving into the future here. Definitely, I feel like someone is going to, I'm going back to this dieting thing or eating differently. I feel like someone has been trying to figure out what is the best thing for them. What is the best thing for, because everybody's different. Everybody reacts to food and situations differently. I feel like somebody has really investigated on what it is they might would be better for them to do as far as eating habits and exercise or whatever. And it's led to you beginning on this quest. You may at this time be thinking about starting a diet like tomorrow or the day after or by next week, whatever. And it feels like it's going to be a very positive outcome with that, just so you're aware. Because I'm looking at the fact that there's so much food on this card and this card as well. It's I just feel like it's about eating better, eating right, and finding that combination of foods so that it's so weird. I know these readings go everywhere, but I read intuitively. And then this hunger comes into play as well, I feel. I'm going to read from the book for you guys on these two, so you can either take that energy, what I was feeling, or whatever else that may need to be said here. So we have the number 22, wisdom. Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you weren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. The getting of wisdom takes time usually, and we can be impatient for it. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in our own poor decision making. To me, though, as modern people, we have millennia of wisdom to assist us. Human history has some very wise people starring in it, and some not so wise. So we have plenty of examples from which to learn. And I'm this next line says, gathering wiser people around us is in fact one of the wisest things anyone can do. And talking about mentors, it's going back to me with this may be someone getting into some kind of a group with like-minded people, as far as maybe some kind of dieting, maybe feeling, if you are off track, getting talking to someone else that is doing the same thing that you are, possibly needing to contact somebody maybe you used to talk to and you don't anymore. Didn't think you needed it, but maybe you do. Okay, number 7, choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Feel your values. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. Food is often used as a pain relief with many people. Overeating due to anxiety or pain. Food becomes a diversion rather than something that is nourishing or even simply enjoyable. Learning to nourish our bodies purely to give them what they really need is a key to mental and physical health. See, everything keeps going back to this. There must be a few of you that are dealing with this at this time. Number 37. As the seasons turn, I feel like I gotta stop for a second, because as soon as I said that, I felt like someone very thin that is healthy or is doing all the things that need to be done for their body is like, ugh, this isn't for me, because, I don't have that problem. I understand that there may be something else in here for you, so stick around long enough to find out. As the seasons turn, there is always a time when all the potential of the spring begins is manifest. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field into which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. These times of high energy are also times to really focus on your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. If we don't take care, it is often the time we can get ill. All right, be careful with that. And everything's going back to feeding your mind, your body. Wow. And I will open right up to it. Hunger. Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. We must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviors and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on the planet as humans. Okay. Everything kept talking about feeding and hungers, and it seemed like every card read out of that had to do something about nourishment. And it might not just be about food or drink. It may be about nourishing our own souls, maybe reading more books or watching more documentaries, possibly looking into things or going back to school. It could mean any of those things. So don't think I'm just talking about food and dieting. All right, Leo, we're going to get into the body of your read here at this time. See what Spirit has for you. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Thinking you were almost to where you wanted to be in life, and they give you a curveball. That's what this feels like. I'm looking at the way that arch is upside down. It threw you in a different direction than what you were expecting to go. This could be in love. This could be about the diet. and maybe things not going quite as planned or what you thought it was going to be at this time. But it also feels like maybe you didn't pay attention to some things and things were overlooked, and it's caused this little ripple here, this change in circumstance. I do feel like it's about something that you wanted dearly, and you focused your attention on a lot, but you may have focused too much on the end goal and not about what was happening at the time that things were happening. And like I said, this could be about your health, this could be about a relationship, and this could be about your money. So let's see what else we have here for Leo at this time. Wow, I'm gonna shuffle this once because I feel like that is needed. We haven't had another card jump out, and that's unusual. All right. What else for Leo at this time? Ace of Cups in the reverse. I think you overlooked something that was brought in here for you. It may have been something that you should have had more emotional attachment to, but you didn't. This is a no if anybody asked something at that time, or this is like veering on the no or negative side. The aces are gifts from the universe. It's about an overflowing of your cup, an abundance of some sort, whether it be love, health, money, whatever, prosperity. It feels like an overabundance that was brought, something overlooked though. It's in the reverse. So I feel like that may be what made this this ripple and turned things upside down for you right before you thought you were going to be successful or have what you wanted, or maybe you got a taste of it. I feel like somebody got a taste of what they really wanted, but it faded out, it fizzed out and didn't last long. I think it's because something was overlooked here, something I feel like something you should have been more emotionally attached to, and you weren't. You didn't think about it. Could be someone. These are all flipped over together, so we're going to keep them for... We have the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups here. Okay, let me take a look at this. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is another no if somebody asks something. I feel like there was something that I think it feels like a I don't want to say seminar necessarily. I feel like there was you stopped talking. You stopped, this was something that was supposed to be supportive for you, and you stopped communicating with someone within a situation. Stopped thinking about it, stopped having feelings over it. I do feel you've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse here. This is something... I feel like it's something you thought you got over, but the pain is still there. Something that you thought wouldn't affect you. Something you thought you were over representing itself, I feel. You have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, wanting to learn more about something or someone, a situation. You may have... found out from investigating and found out, because you got this Wisdom card here as well. I feel like really looking into something, maybe looking too far into something, so far into the future, or so far within a situation to the end of a situation, trying to figure out the end result, that you've missed some things along the way here. And I feel like it's about I'm sorry, I've got this, I get these ringings in my ears, and I feel like it's energy presenting itself, trying to tell me something. And it's happening right now pretty strongly, just so you know. All right, so if whatever is going on is relevant, which it probably is relevant to this reading, I will bring it about, or I will ask of it. But I feel like someone, if this is about a relationship, someone may have gotten hurt in the past, and you're still focusing on, because with this in the reverse, this Ten of Swords in the reverse, it feels like something that happened in the past. It can feel like different things, but I read intuitively, and I feel like it's about a past hurt, something you spent way too much time and energy in. You may still be thinking about it. You may still be given into that. This may be what has affected your this dieting or whatever that may have caused the emotional eating possibly, and that's why that is so emphasized on that. Be mindful of that. You have the Ten of Wands. You have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. There may have been several, if this was about relationships or someone hurting you from the past or things that hurt you from the past, maybe affecting everything you do, from being healthy to the way you react in relationships, and it causes it's been causing failure time and time again. And you need to realize that it's something that it's so weird, because it feels like it's something you're so focused on, or so still something that's still affecting you from the past up until now, and you don't realize that is actually the reason why things haven't been working out. It's such a weird, like, you focus so much on something that you're overlooking that is the reason why whatever it was is the reason why you're in a hot mess right now. We have the Seven of Cups here. This is about a choice that you did not want to make, or that you realized was a bad, and it does feel like a decision from the past because it's in the reverse. I'm feeling like this is all connected. Something that happened in the past that may have hurt you, a decision that you made is causing you to not make the proper decisions now, or not realizing that is why, and needing to look deeper into it. You have the Four of Pentacles here. It's in the reverse as well. I feel like this is you. Four of Pentacles in the upright, to me, this can be about money. And it's about home and happiness at home to me, or abundance at home. I feel like holding on to it, though. This is in the upright. It's like having a grip on something, holding on to grudges, holding on to past hurts. Like this could be you being very strict on how much emotions you'll put into situations like relationships. It is in the reverse. I feel like there's a need to let go of this crap that's been built up from the past here. And then you have the Queen of Cups. I feel like then focusing on yourself, that might be why this energy came up with this. It keeps coming up about hunger and dieting and eating right. You may have gained a lot of weight or got very unhealthy with what you were eating. Because of, and it feels like emotional, being attached to something that happened in the past and trying to get rid of that. It may be worth talking to people about it. It feels like you coming away from that, though. Letting go of whatever it was, realizing what it was, first off, that triggered these things, this chain of events, whatever, to a negative aspect here. But I feel like realizing that there is a lot of emotional attachment to some things, and it's okay to have some kind of emotional attachments. as long as they're not hurting you. But I feel like needing to let go of that as well with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse here. All right, I'm done with that. I am going to go on to this deck for some more clarity in this situation. Ten of Swords. Crossing. Wow. Yes, there's definitely a lot of pain from a past situation here. And it's caused something like negative energy, causing unhealthy habits, causing unhealthy energies within your body, something you've been carrying around here. Anything else for Leo at this time? Some more, huh? Three of Wands. Being able to see your way past all that, though. Seeing a better day, seeing a better tomorrow, working through those emotions. I do feel like it has to do with, I felt like like-minded people, talking to people about why things, maybe going to some kind of group meeting, whether it be Weight Watchers, whatever, if it's about that. If it's about emotions, there's plenty of places to go, people to talk to that have been going through the same things you have. Everybody goes through the same things, one person or another, and there are groups for all of that. And I feel like needing to being able to, some people just get through it on their own, which could be you as well here, Leo. But I feel like seeing a new day dawning, seeing something new coming in here, being able to see the progress at the end of this this mess that has happened here. All right, I'm done with that deck. I feel like that is, the energy's over with. I'm going to let's talk about Leo and their finances, their career, money, what's going on. Ooh, get back here. Oh, look at that. Turned over in the middle of the deck here while I'm trying to shuffle. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And we're talking about money over here. Page of Pentacles. Somebody is waiting on an answer to either from a job interview, an answer to applying for a job, maybe the outcome of a decision that has to be made about giving you money, or maybe you wanted to borrow money and you're waiting on the decision for that. You may have been trying to buy a house and you're waiting on it feels like waiting, just waiting for it though, with this kind of Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like it's about money and stability, but it's not, it's something that because pages are messengers or messages, and I feel like you're kind of stumped because you haven't heard anything yet, and it's stressful, becoming stressful. Oh, this buzzing in my ear. What is it? Okay, what else about Leo's money here? What else about Leo's financial situation that do they need to know? Someone is a relative or someone close to you passed away, and they the will has to be read, and this and there was something that you didn't know of left for you. The will hasn't been read yet, though. You don't know about changes that were made to it. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You had your heart set on something. Maybe you thought that they left for you. It's going to be something that you don't know of, just so you're aware. I feel like with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Knight is about an energy that you're in, and the Cups are about emotional attachments, emotions that you're dealing with, and it's in the reverse. I feel like this is something you have your hopes set high on getting something that's not coming through here, but you're going to get something even better. Page of Swords. I just do feel like waiting on a communication of some sort here. but it will come through. You've been waiting to hear something about some money or some property or something to that effect, and you are going to have a positive answer here coming in soon. So relax and don't, I feel like saying don't worry about it. Don't let it stress you. These energies are together. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Oh, wow. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Swords together here. That is a couple energy here. One is in the reverse, though. So someone... And they did hop out over here. So I'm going to put this over here. This may have to do with this house and home that I was feeling. This is an energy on its own. And this is someone dealing with problems within a relationship. Somebody isn't telling something. The Queen is not telling the King everything. The King is being outright and honest in situations, and the Queen is withholding information. Wow. Okay. I don't know where that came from. Had to be told, huh? Remember that this is not necessarily Queen, female, King, male. This is just one. It's a set of a couple, but one or the other is not telling everything, not being as open and honest about some things. All right, back over here. Can I... Is there anything else about Leo's money situation, finances? Not out of this deck? Okay, okay. Let's change decks here. Okay, we're going to go with this deck. What else does Leo need to know about their financial situation? Okay, okay. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is about a self-imposed restriction, keeping yourself from making a decision, keeping yourself feeling stuck, but it's really, you can move forward. You can do whatever it is that you need to do, what you want to do, get out of that funky energy. I do feel like you will, and that's why it's in the reverse. It's breaking up of whatever has been keeping you stuck, and realizing you have it in you to make the changes necessary. You're taking that blindfold off and stepping steadily on the path that you need to go on here. Feels like something that you are waiting on. For someone, not everyone. I feel like something that you're waiting on a response. You aren't going to qualify for whatever that is, but don't let that keep you from reapplying elsewhere, because you will be getting what it is that you need. Very interesting. Anything? Whoa. Here we go. This hopped out over here. So here we go with this again. Okay, I'm done with this deck, because I feel like this energy wants to talk about this couple over here. This jumped out over here. We have the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's definitely a marriage going on here. I feel like an ace is a yes. Someone may want to propose, or they have proposed, and this person is not answering. This could be why this King is in the upright, Queen is not. They haven't told you. That could have something to do. This is about money over here, but it still has something to do with waiting on an answer. I feel like it could be not just a proposal, but maybe an offer of obligation, or obligation. Is that what I want to say? An offer of relationship, or a connection. I do feel, and this energy is together right here, as well as that. Let's go like that so we can see better. I do feel like this is wanting to grow together, wanting to grow old with you, old or you want to with them. You haven't gotten an answer. You're not getting clear replies from them because I feel like it's not. They may think that you're too good for them, or maybe you are the one in that side of the situation. So you kind of haven't given an answer about going out. It might even be as simple as going on a date, but I feel like this is a power couple energy here. And it's about both of you being able to speak your mind normally. And I do feel like this queen is not speaking their mind properly. Like they're not telling everything, and it could cause confusion here. But I feel like with this Hierophant, there's definitely marriage vibes for this set of people, whoever they are, whoever you are. And the Ace of Wands is about growing together. I feel like this is positive movement forward and growing together. And it's a gift from the universe here. It's a gift coming in here, something that the two of you together, I feel like making magic. That is crazy. I love it. At any rate, let's go on, Leo. Let's pull a few message cards here. What does Leo need to know about this energy at this time? What other guidance do they need? Okay. Retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet scents. Going on a retreat. Someone may ask you to spend a weekend with them. And this is where they may propose or ask if you want to solidify this relationship. Join forces. I wanted to say that earlier, but I just felt like it was weird and cliche. But I feel like I had to say it again. Combining. I feel like I see two people holding hands here, and it's connection. You may want to go. Oh, look at this. Joy flew out on top of that set of cards. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Joy. Spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the result. And it landed on top of this energy over here. There's definitely a very great connection happening here. I almost feel like an opposite attracts here with the Queen in the reverse and the King in the upright. It feels like where you may normally hold things back because you're afraid of what people will think. This person brings out the best in you and makes you feel comfortable within your own skin. Love it. All right, Leo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.